Bible English, accompany, assemble, dazzling, devote, front, Gentile, impure, instruct, invite, weather worker, notice, officer, partiality, poor, relative, respect, suddenly, sermon. I finished my word test, Act 10. So Peter went down and said, I'm the man you are looking for. Why have you come? They said, we were sent by Cornelius, a Roman officer. He's a devout man who feared the God of Israel and is well respected by all the Jews. A holy angel instructed him to send for you so you can go to his house and give him a message. So Peter invited the man to be his guest for the night. The next day, he went with them, accompanied by some other believers from Joppa. They arrived in Charisas the following day. Cornelius was waiting for him and had called together his relatives, close friends to meet Peter. As Peter entered his home, Cornelius fell to the floor before him in worship. But Peter pulled him up and said, Stand up. I'm the human being like you. So Cornelius got up, and they talked together and went inside where the others were assembled. Peter told them, You know, it is against the Jewish law for me to come into Gentile home like this. But God has shown me that I should never think of anyone as impure, so I came as soon as I was sent for. Now tell me why you sent for me. Cornelius replied, 4 days ago I was playing in my house at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Suddenly a man in dazzling clothes was standing in front of me. He told me, Cornelius, your prayers have been heard and your gift to the poor have been noticed by God. But I sent some men to Joppa and Simon Peter. He is standing in the home of Simon, a weather worker who lives near the shore. So I sent for you at once, and it was good for you to come. Now here we are, waiting before God to hear the message the Lord have given you. The Gentiles hear the good news. Then Peter replied, I see very clearly that God doesn't show partiality. In every nation, he accepts those who fear him and do what is right. I'm sure you have heard about the good news for the people of Israel, that there is peace with God through Jesus Christ, who is Lord of all. Cornelius is a trustworthy man, so when he looked at some godly people like Peter, he wants to worship him. But Peter let Cornelius stand up and said, Do not this kind of things. I'm a human being like you. I'm not God. Don't worship like this way. It's very bad in front of God. I believe Peter is very humble man. So he really know he have to praise God only, not other human creature. Also, Peter said testimony how God is worthy and trustworthy. And then he shows equality and he doesn't have any partiality. He's equal to every nation. So we don't show some kind of isolated in front of many people buying some good news. We should preach every nation.